Thank you Moft for being a part of this video and adding to this setup. What? Straight up, these here are probably some accessories you've never really heard of. Most of these I've owned for a bit, and some of these I got them because I needed them. And so I decided to bring them all together in order to showcase 12 desk setup accessories you've never really heard of, which makes my everyday routine a lot better as I diversify my everyday tech. Starting with the fact that since I am a new Apple Watch owner, I needed something to keep my devices in one place. This here is a 3-in-1 wireless charger with MagSafe, and since I recently decided to start wearing an Apple Watch, I needed to have something reliable that can take care of my everyday carry items. Of course, I went black, but they do sell a white version if you wish to match your aesthetics. It's very well designed with a great cable management, material quality is great with the silicone texture, and I enjoy the low profile it has. It is quite heavy, but it feels extremely solid when moving it around. I do bring this back and forth from the office to my bedroom because of its design, which makes it super easy to toss it in a bag. It is a dust magnet sadly, which I'm not too keen on, but for me, the most important part is functionality. So it does have a power output of 15 watts, being able to fast charge the new Apple Watch Series 7. Both together, it takes around 2 hours to get a full charge on the iPhone 13 Pro Max and about an hour for the Series 7. The cool thing they did with this one is that it of course flips up to deliver nightstand mode, and you can tweak the selector tool in the back to match pretty much any Apple Watch you currently own by lifting its base. Luckily, in the middle, we have an AirPods charging station, supporting the latest AirPods Pro, AirPods 2 and AirPods 3. So no, do not buy this for the Gen 1 AirPods as it will not work. Just like the fact that if you don't have an iPhone 13 or 12, you won't be getting your money's worth with this dock. And don't worry, as long as your case is MagSafe compatible, charging will work. Now, this case here is from Moft. If you are interested, I mainly rock it with a snap-on phone stand and wallet. Although for me lately, I've been able to bring my workspace to a whole new level with their smart desk mat. This here is literally preparing me for when I make my full macOS transition. For now, it is a place where I keep everything propped up and organized. Whenever my Belkin chargers lives at home, this makes it super easy for me to have access to a MagSafe charger within my field of view. On top of that, I can keep my Apple Watch around if it's something that I wish to get off my wrist. With the cable organizers, it's great when it comes to routing certain cables such as the keyboard, mouse chargers, or even an iPad charger if I feel like using one. And the whole set makes it easy to use its tablet holder to bring a nice and cozy workflow for when the iPad is needed. Exactly why I'm very excited to get the MacBook Pro 16-inch so I can use this whole kit more efficiently, a bit like a board if you'd like. Simply a place where I can prompt post-its, attach my Apple Pen, leave my iPad hanging to use it with Sidecar, or if I'm on the go, just use the whole space as a laptop stand. But if you are someone that just rather read, this can definitely be of use to you. Just like the fact that if you try to set up NFC tags using the Shortcuts app, these built-in NFC tags let you activate custom settings or apps on your phone. By the way, universal compatibility is great if you did recently purchase the new Samsung Galaxy phone. So do know that this comes with a Snap phone sticker living within a whole storage set that will allow you to keep all of your Moft Snap-on items organized. Love the subtle details on this, very well done Moft. I also really love the fact that I can throw a bunch of papers within my set and have quick access to them whenever I need to. Living on top, we have a new keyboard I am currently trying. It is a 75 low profile keyboard that works with macOS and Windows out of the box, which by the way the case this came with is honestly really impressive. It has a great design with microfiber texture on some parts, magnetic attachments for the keyboard, and it can be used as a stand. I wanted to include this within my setup because soon enough I will be rocking a maxed out MacBook on the desk. The keycaps are no shine through, deliver a flat profile, and are PBT, although you can install custom keycaps like GMK ones. Underneath these, you have gated on low profile mechanical switches, which can be chosen thanks to the fact that Num5 makes this keyboard with 3 options. I do love the build on this since it has a lightweight aluminum top frame, some LEDs in the corners, tactile switches in the back for various modes, along a USB-C port. Turning it around, we have a nice ABS frame with a metal plate and some rubber feet that can be matched with these magnetic feet to increase the incline, making it easy to type, but do note that the experience this delivers is very similar to a laptop keyboard. The board itself has awesome features such as LEDs on the top frame, where the left LED turns light blue when the caps lock is enabled or blue when it is connected to one of the 4 Bluetooth devices. On the other hand, the right LED is a battery indicator, which I think is pretty awesome. Due to the nature of the keycaps and how wide they are, backlighting on this is not as good though. Plus, the backplate isn't very reflective, so any of the 21 different RGB effects this delivers won't be as strong as you might wish. But because I do still enjoy using the RGB features, to avoid wasting battery, I'd rather connect it to my computer via USB-C to save battery. Of course, not any USB-C because I finally got a custom coiled pilot USB-C cable. Orange was the color I went for to match my aesthetics. The cable itself is a mix of woven mesh and PET mesh, has a Type-C metal plug and a detachable metal Canon pilot connector. The wire is protected by this clear plastic which is super nice and is overall about 1.2 meters long. All of this rests on this wool mat made by Delta Hub, and no matter what, for tables like these, I personally rather have wool mats to protect them. The cool thing about this one, unlike the GrooveMate ones, is that it has rubber feet to prevent it from sliding. It is way shorter than the GrooveMate wool mat, but honestly, I like the length. I don't find myself running out of room even when I have all of these items on it. Plus, it makes my Carpio wrist rest a lot easier to slide. With so much tech in one place, at night I often need light to be able to see what's going on. This here is a $60 Canadian Lightbar made by Quintus, and it has absolutely been a game changer for me. While it saves you tons of money from going with a more premium one like the BenQ, this here is able to deliver the same functionality. The controls on it are touch, which is a super nice addition to the bar. It features power, auto dimming, control temperatures, and brightness. It measures around 20 inches, long enough to cover something like my 38-inch ultra-wide monitor. As for the clamp, no need to worry, it fits on most monitors, even on this ultra-wide display. Once it's on monitors, it easily delivers an asymmetric light pattern to reduce glare on the screen. Plus, honestly, it really helps when it comes to filming tech on the setup. It shines light extremely well and makes things like the Evo 4 look awesome. This here is my favorite audio interface ever, and it works so well when gaming. I recently started to get into Valorant and this thing just delivers. It allows me to plug in my Shure mic to communicate with the team, along with my Audio Technica headphones to listen to footsteps. It not only looks good, but it also has great functionality. It's super easy to interact with because the middle dial controls everything. If you want to control the gain of either of your microphone inputs, you simply press the input that you want and rotate the dial. Although the coolest feature is the fact that you can control the mix between your own microphone audio and your in-game audio, all by pressing the mix button and rotating the dial to either side to accomplish 100% mic input or 100% in-game audio, so you can control your voice reference and mix it with the game. The green button delivers a smart gain function in case you automatically wish to calibrate your outputted decibels when talking to the mic. For reference, the best thing you can do is set your mic volume between -12 and -9 decibels. I know, it's so weird having minuses when it comes to volume, which is completely different to lighting. When I need more light, I love using my Gantri light slider to control its output. This here is the aim table light and I love it. My only issue with it is that it makes me want to get rid of the Aura lamp, which I literally just bought, mainly because this thing delivers directional light when needed. Yeah, I know, it's pretty awesome. On top of that, it matches the industrial theme I'm trying to go for, and it just looks good regardless of the setting you choose. Although I do wish this particular model was Philips Hue compatible. A lot of their lights are, and it's super easy to shop for those who deliver smart home capabilities. It would have been great being able to add it to our Google Home Hub. Yeah, ever since I got this Google Nest Audio, I fell in love with automation. I now get in the office and turn a bunch of cool tech on. Hey Google, turn lights on. So I added the hub to keep enhancing our automation around the office. The device itself looks great, has a mute button and a volume button around the side and an ambient EQ light sensor on the front. It serves me as a clock, a weather checker, delivers some cool news, but most importantly, of course, my automation. As you can see, I have over 20 devices connected to it, including our August door lock. The only thing missing here is my TV, which I still yet have to figure out how to connect it. I do like casting some YouTube videos on it and podcasts to have it in the background as I work, and the cool thing is that the imagery actually plays on the screen. You can do this with Disney, Netflix, Spotify, and more. And if you happen to have more speakers around the office, well, you can chain them all to output volume. Honestly, with time, I will be building a whole automation workflow that will be integrated into my condo. A full video will come right after I make more room on my computer for all these videos. You see, one whole video project can take about 70 gigabytes of storage, and sometimes I need to have the latest projects with me at all times. And so Corsair were kind enough to send me their latest M.2 module. It comes with a heatsink, which is great for a custom PC, but I needed to pair it up with my ASUS Arion aluminum casing. This here attaches to my keys and I can carry it around with me at all times. I get these super fast read and write speeds thanks to Corsair, and I have 2 terabytes at my disposal at all times, enough to have at least a couple of months worth of video. I very much suggest you get an M.2 drive and a casing to work on projects super quickly and straight from the module. Super awesome and works great with the MacBook. However, when I'm not on the go, this here is literally the best desk setup accessory on this desk. My Kingston workflow station saves me a ton of headaches and time when it comes to importing projects from all kinds of media devices. It's a modular 4-bay dock where you can buy these optional workflow readers. I've got 3 of them where they overall allow me to plug my SD cards, mini SD cards, and a USB-C with a USB-A drive. The build quality is nothing fancy, it does feel a bit cheap, but I like it. It has rubber feet to prevent this thing from sliding. I literally use it all the time, so I feel like without the feet it would be annoying. The coolest thing is the high-speed data transfers it delivers, which I pretty much need. I film 4K H.264 slot 10-bit 422 footage, and those are massive, meaning that the unit connects to the PC via USB-C 3.2. Love this little powerful thing, and for now, I wouldn't trade it for anything else. I'm most certain 80% of these accessories you've probably never heard of. Most of these I've been using for a long time, and some of them I recently just bought. Let me know in the comment section which accessory you think might be most worth it for you. If the video was helpful enough, smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. I will see you all soon. Take care.